So guys, we are in day 7 of our challenge, and as you can see, it is Tuesday and it's December 16, day 7 of our challenge. As you can see, we have managed to secure this profit here, $17 in profit, and I've held on to this trade for a very long time because it took us we're expecting gold to fall down to this level, come down here. You can see it came down to this zone here, having sweep liquidity that I found here, taking people as and swept liquidity, fell down here, and now it's going back on a very bullish move currently now. So, but that's not the bigger picture for now. Gold is still going to buy, and perhaps at some point fall down again. So I'm out currently on $12 in profit. So what I'm expecting now is a little bit move down to the downside here, and we're starting some buy to the upside. But then, while still waiting for that, here's the big move that we're expecting for today at around 2:30 p.m. GMT +1 time. We are going to be trading a non-farm employment change, as you can see here, that is going to be affecting all USD pairs, and this is our main target. So this might be a lot of volatility that will make the market to react, and that reaction in itself is what we are expecting to cash a lot of pips from. So depending on the news release figure, that will determine how the move of the market and how the market is going to react to. So we all know that gold is tied to USD, so then you are going to be expecting a lot of reaction from gold itself. So if all goes well as planned, we should be expecting a major move of this nature that you're seeing here on gold, with this kind of a bullish movement here. So it can be a bearish movement or a bullish movement, whatever it is. Fingers across. Let's see how it goes, guys. So guys, this is the news that is currently playing out now. It's already to go to our time. You will see the video whether it's above this is 2:30. This is 2:30 p.m. and the figures already out. You can see USD 2:30 GMT +1 time, and you can see our time above here is 2:45. Our time is 2:45. So currently now we are still on. We have our open position here, and we're expecting gold to drop. So you can see we are printing. We are still expecting it to dump down more, tank down. So this zone here, guys. So definitely to fall. So we're expecting to drop down here after we should start closing out. So that's it for now, guys. So let's see.
Hours later.
So we are done with our trading section for today, Tuesday, and you can see vividly what the profits that we made for today. $106 is what we have made. At some point in time, top of his account with about $70 just to edge up this account because of a floating loss I was having. And you can see how everything is at this point in time. At some point you have to take some loss, because your failure to do so at some point in time may make you to lose your entire account. So for that not to happen, sometimes you just have to accept the loss, and you accepting it does not make you a failure. You're accepting it, giving more opportunity to equally recover the losses that you had with another setup, which I have done here. So we did have some losses, I recovered them. But one important thing to equally mention here on this video, which I've equally said in previous videos I've done, is that if you look at what I did here, you find that the lot sizing is a very big key when trading your account. Now, this account was literally an account of $100. So persons will now be trading this account of $100 with gold that is very volatile with 0.03. And if you should have 4 positions open, that would make you to be having 0.12. That would be your lot size that you have open. Now, do you know that if you're having 0.03 and the market is going against you for just 20 pips, the number of losses that you'll be having cannot be compared to somebody who's having 0.01 as loss. So if you are to be having, so if we if 0.01 is giving you let's say $5 profit, 0.03 will be giving you $15 in profit, which is very sweet, it's juicy, nice. But then again, have you given thought to if you're having loss? If you're having loss of -10 on 0.01, you'll be having -30 on 0.03. Now, if you multiply this by 3, position that is open, you're having -90, and this is what? And this one will be having -30 if you're using 0.01. So the bottom point is your loss sizing. Even if you have the best entry, you have the best exit, fine. But then know your lot sizing and know how to, key in your position, how to apply martingale, which I've done. That is one of the key reasons why you see me making profits most of the time. Now let's look. If you look, you find that this trade position will open almost as simple as this one, this, this, and this as well. Now these positions are here. You find that I would have been able to wait for this trade down loss to equally come back on profit, but I have to close, because by doing so, because at that point in time I was buying and eventually it started falling down. So your failure to close your position that's already running on little profits can most times fall down beyond your entry price and take your SL, or most times wipe your account. So the lot sizing matters. How many positions do you open per each trade position you enter? Now, if you look at this was just 3 positions that was open. I opened 3 positions here, or 0.01, 0.02, and 0.03. If you go further, you find that some other position on this buy position, I had only 3 positions opened here. And if you see scroll further, you find that in other positions, we're having it open here on this cell, but they are at different level. This 2.6, this 2.5, this 2.3, 2.19, 2.18, just like that. Now, why doing this? Why scalping the markets? Why scalping gold for this profit? I did my best to ensure that I don't over leverage my account. Now, my policy is once I have $20 to $30 profit, I'm off that particular position. No matter how long, no matter how the number of pips that you want to fly to, whether it's flying up for 500 pips, whether it's coming down again, whether it's falling down 900 pips, that is not of any concern to me. My own concern is to ensure that I leave the market at the right time, and that is why I've set a standard for myself that once it gets up to $23 to $30, I have to close trade position. So I don't hold it. I'm just here to scalp the gold, and at the end of the day, I always ensure I meet my target, which my target is usually at least having a minimum of $100 each day. Though the challenge requires us making a withdrawal of $70, which is about 100,000 naira. but then we have a leftover. The leftover is meant to build your account. So if I have made $136, as you see currently here now, I've made $136 currently here. So $136 minus $70, which I had initially, and this one will give me $66 that will be left. So this $66 will be left will be meant to grow the account that I'm having from the initial equity that I was having to higher one, and that will give me an edge to equally trade the market, entry more position. But bear in mind that for the fact that this account is growing does not make me to be greedy to increase this lot size that you are seeing here, to now start using 0.02, 0.02, 0.03, 0.04. Doing that, increasing this lot size I'm having here, which has been my static lot sizing that I'm using now, can make me to blow a certain account. So yeah, one thing, you can be a very good forex trader, that's true. Number one. Number two, you can be a very good trader that know how to pick a very good entry, that's good. But then if you're not good in lot sizing, if you're not good, if you are over leveraging your account, you can blow any amount of money you have in an account. Even if it's $1,000, $5,000, you're still going to blow it because of what? Poor lot sizing. So why use 0.5 when you can open 0.03 in 4 position and have 0.12 and start to grow your account conservatively? Now, one thing I will tell you guys for free that equally works for me is that the first trade I enter each particular day will determine how my mindset will be towards that entire day. I come again. The first trade you enter, if your first trade you enter, they are all in profit, that will give you a very good motivation. It will increase your voltage. It will make you more happy, and that happiness is what you need for you to go to what? For you to be able to grow your account. For like me, you can see here now, I'm having 3 positions that I locked in here. I closed the first trade position for today. If you go back, you find that I closed in $6. This trade could equally enter $10, but no. So for one thing, here is one of my golden rules, and that may equally work for you. One of my golden rules is that, number one, I always try my best to ensure that the first trade position I enter for each day are always on profit. Irrespective, I must be patient enough to wait for the market to come to me, not me forcing the market. So the market comes to me, I enter, and I ensure I close out on profit. That's what matters. So the very first one I entered for today was $6 in profit. And from there on, I started scaling the account. As you can see, from there on, I started entering that position. So if the first position you enter on a small account, let's say I'm having $50 account. I'm having a $50 account, and the first trade position I enter, I had a loss of, let's say, minus 12. That's leaving me with 38. At this point in time, your mood have already changed. You will already be feeling bad about yourself. So why? Because of this loss you're having here. But imagine you're having a $50 account. You're having a $50 account, and the first trade position you enter, you had $10 profit, making it $60. That would have gingered you to ensure that the next trade that you enter, you do what we equally earn the profit. So that's one of the rules I equally follow. So no matter how the profit I'm having for the very first trade, even if it's $1, $2, I need it. I just want that dollar, that one blue or 2 blue or 3 blue to hit my account first. Once I've done that, I'm very, very certain that I'm going to end that day. I'm going to end that day on a very good profit. So that's one of the key things that have been helping me, and also waiting patiently for the market to come to me. So that's it, guys. So let's proceed to the withdrawal as always.